Hey everyone, welcome to Reality TV News Update, the place where we bring you the latest updates, fun moments, and behind the scenes stories you won't want to miss. Wendy Williams is still in a battle to end her court ordered conservatorship. The former daytime talk show host has very little freedom. Despite having a legal guardian, she wants to go on a speaking tour. Keep reading to find out more about what's next for the Dancing with the Stars alum. Wendy Williams' lawyer calls new medical report fake. Wendy Williams' shocking health decline was the topic of a Lifetime documentary in 2024. The former talk show host lawyers sued to prevent Where's Wendy Williams from airing. The move was unsuccessful. They followed up by suing Lifetime and its parent company, A&E, for emotional distress and more. The TV network countersued. As part of a recent agreement to put the lawsuit on pause, Wendy Williams had to undergo new medical tests. She was previously diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia and primary progressive aphasia. She denies having either illness. However, reports leaked that the new test results confirmed it and that Wendy Williams' health was in further decline. Her lawyer, who previously represented President Trump, declared the new report as fake. People can tippy-toe around it. They won't say it. No one has seen this report yet. Not even Wendy. Not us. Not her guardianship attorneys. The lawyer told the media. Wendy Williams wants to go on tour amid her health battles. Wendy Williams heads back to court later this year to fight to end the legal guardianship. She's already making plans to reclaim her life. Fans still hope she'll return to her popular daytime talk show. The Wendy Williams Show went off the air in 2022 amid her health struggles. However, a return to TV isn't at the forefront of her mind right now. A source close to Wendy Williams told Page Six that the former talk show host wants to become an advocate against forced conservatorship. Her attorney, Joe Tacopina, told the outlet, "What she said to me, more than once, is, 'Joe, I wish I weren't in this situation. But if someone is going to be in this situation, better me with a platform so I can expose the system.'" According to her attorney, Wendy Williams described the forced guardianship as abuse. Another source confirmed the tour possibility. They said, "It's just an idea, but she thinks it's important. She wants to maybe do panels and help facilitate it and talk about how to protect families from guardianships. She wants to talk about how to get out of it and all of the red flags." The source added, "If there's one thing Wendy knows how to do, it's talk. She wants to bring this issue to the stage. Whether Wendy Williams is in good enough health to do national tour is something her team has to consider. Do you think she should do it to share her side of the story?" U.S. daytime talk show legend Wendy Williams Hunter was diagnosed last year with primary progressive aphasia and frontotemporal dementia (FTD), her care team has revealed. The team said it was sharing the news to correct inaccurate and hurtful rumors about her health. Ms. Williams, 59, hosted the popular, nationally syndicated Wendy Williams Show for over a decade. But it ended in 2022 amid the health struggles she has been facing. The news of her diagnosis comes a day after a People magazine cover story in which relatives said Ms. Williams is at a care facility in an unknown location and has been in a shocking health spiral. As Wendy's fans are aware, in the past she has been open with the public about her medical struggles with Graves' disease and lymphedema, as well as other significant challenges related to her health. Her care team wrote in a statement on Thursday, "Over the past few years, questions have been raised at times about Wendy's ability to process information, and many have speculated about Wendy's condition, particularly when she began to lose words, act erratically at times, and have difficulty understanding financial transactions. I've got dementia. Dementia hasn't got me. Empathy suit helping carers understand dementia." The team added Ms. Williams' diagnosis was confirmed by a battery of medical tests last year. Aphasia is a nervous system syndrome that affects the ability to communicate, with patients often struggling to express thoughts and even losing their ability to speak or write. FTD is an incurable brain disorder that forms in cells on the front and sides of the brain that affects language and communication abilities. Its symptoms, which get worse over time, can be managed, but there is no treatment that can slow or prevent their progression, the National Institutes of Health (NIH) say. The rare disease tends to strike people at a younger age than other forms of dementia, with most diagnosed between the ages of 45 and 64 years old. Ms. Williams' progression mirrors that of Hollywood icon Bruce Willis, who was diagnosed in 2022 with aphasia and then FTD last year. In its statement, the New Jersey Natives Care Team said FTD has already presented significant hurdles, but Ms. Williams is still able to do many things for herself. Most importantly, she maintains her trademark sense of humor and is receiving the care she requires to make sure she is protected and that her needs are addressed, they wrote. The talk show host, who turned 60 in July, began her career in radio as a DJ and shock jock in New York. But she made a name for herself as the host of the Wendy Williams Show from 2008 to 2021. Ms. Williams' hosting style, candid remarks, and on-air spats live on as viral moments on the internet. Concerns over Ms. Williams' health have swirled for years. In 2017, she fainted in the middle of a Halloween episode. A series of guest hosts had to step in for Ms. Williams while she was out on medical leave to address Graves' disease, an autoimmune disorder, back in 2021. Producers canceled the show the next year. Ms. Williams was placed under a financial guardianship a few months later, after the Wells Fargo Bank argued she was incapacitated. The Lifetime Network, which has previously aired a documentary titled Wendy Williams, What a Mess, is set to release another two-part documentary called Where is Wendy Williams? This weekend. The decision to go public was made to advocate for compassion toward their client and to raise awareness for others with the condition, her care team said. Not all physicians recognize the condition, so FTD patients are often misdiagnosed or not diagnosed at all, according to the Association for Frontotemporal Degeneration.